I'm Keidra, and apparently I am a walking contradiction because I am an introvert that loves to perform in front of crowds. And today I'm going to talk about the secret power of being an introverted performer. So growing up, I was never a people person. I always grew up considering myself to preferring the company of books, preferring rather than being in front of a crowd and holding court in front of a group of people. I grew up as the quiet one in a family with a lawyer mom who was over there who always commanded a crowd, and my sister who always felt comfortable expressing herself creatively, either singing or being on the debate team or whatever. On the other hand, I was in high school voted the quietest person in school. Now think about that. The entire school. I was literally so quiet people noticed. How do you notice when somebody is not saying anything? Somehow they notice me. Even now, I'm painfully awkward at small talk. It takes me about 1.5 glasses of wine or beer to actually feel comfortable in a room full of strangers. And even then, I'll usually just mutter hello to one person and then run to the bathroom to go fix my hair. I will probably do it tonight. But I'm also in a rock band. I play bass and I'm the lead singer of a band called Solaris, which was mentioned before, and I love doing it. But when I tell people that I'm an introvert, they tend to not believe me. They tend to say, oh no, you speak in public, you scream on stage. Of course you're not an introvert. But I really am. And it's not a dirty word. It's not a condition that needs to be fixed. Introverts can be great leaders. They can be salespeople. They can be performers. They can be, fantastic people. They can even be Beyonce. Beyonce, in many interviews, has said that she references a persona called Sasha Fierce that balances out her more introverted side. And her quote is, I have somebody that takes over when it's time for me to work, when I'm on stage. This person is an alter ego that I've created that protects me and who I really am. And she's not the only one. I actually think that reserved and quiet people are actually fantastic performers and can even be rock stars, but it really comes down to knowing how to bring the best out of them. The writer Susan Cain wrote a book a couple of years ago called Quiet, The Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking. And she talked about how the elements of introverted thinking can be a strength when it comes to performance, whether it's doing a presentation at work or whether it's playing music in front of a crowd. A few people that I admire, like the singer Kate Bush, they're introverts and they're proud of it, or at least acknowledge it. She once said, I really like the idea of my work speaking for me rather than me speaking for me. And that's introverts in a nutshell. We love ideas, and we love our own ideas. The man who inspired me to write music for the first time was Trent Reznor, and he's well known for taking forever to come up with creative ideas before he presents them in front of a crowd, or even in front of people that he collaborates with. For introverts, our ability to externalize our work and focus on making it the very best that we can be, it puts us at ease because it's not about us. It's about the ideas that we want to express. It's about the message and the work as opposed to us as a persona. So when you're working with introverts, knowing that you have the time and space to think about what an audience wants to learn from you or what they might want to get out of you, it helps us. It helps us to perform better because we're committed. We're committed to going out there and killing it and doing the best job that we can. But we just need a little extra time in our heads to figure it out. And that process helped me. I learned to play bass late in life, like in my late 20s. And I learned to write songs late in life, in my late 20s. But it helped me to channel my creativity and channel my self-expression and give me an opportunity to develop my own ideas. So when you think about the introverts in your own life, we're not chatty, but we tend to be passionate. If you get us to talk about our passions, we tend to not shut up. If you hear me talk about metal, I will not shut up, ever. Don't ask me about metal, unless you want to hear me talk. And if we don't tend to think on the fly, usually, like, don't ever ask an introvert to do a brainstorming meeting. We really suck at it. It's like hell on earth. But if you give us an opportunity to practice and figure out what we're doing and plan, then we can go out and kill it. It just gives us an opportunity to knock it out of the park and develop what's in our head and carefully plan the best way to present it. So a lot of wallflowers, whoa, what the hell? A lot of wallflowers are dying to share their experience, dying to perform and express what they have in front of people. But the environment out there doesn't necessarily give you an opportunity to do that. So listen to a wallflower. They might be a secret rock star in disguise. Thank you.